Hello, everyone. Before we get into anything new today, let's review some of what we covered last time. Do you remember this?
ミネさんもプールへ行くでしょうか？
いえ、多分行かないでしょう。
ミネさん、プールへ行きますか？ミネさんもテニスをするでしょうか？
いえ、多分しないでしょう。
ミネさん、テニスしますか？ミネさん、来るでしょうか？
いえ、多分来ないでしょう。
ミネさん、来ませんか
？In the last lesson, we learned how to wonder and speculate about things about which we don't yet know the outcome. The verb in such cases is in the plain form and is followed by de show. Now, let's go on to something new. It appears in this part of the skit.
ここは加藤さん、水冷たかったでしょ？そんなに冷たくありませんよ。加藤さん、水冷たかったでしょ？そんなに冷たくありませんよ。
Miss Okada asked Taro if the water wasn't cold. Listen again.
加藤さん、水冷たかったでしょ？加藤さん、水冷たかったでしょ？
Taro replied, using the negative adjective form that we learned before, that it wasn't that cold.
そんなに冷たくありませんよ。そんなに冷たくありませんよ。
He could have answered in the past tense too, if he had been thinking about how he felt when he was in the water. But in this case, Taro seems to have been thinking more about the current temperature of the water than about how his feet had felt a moment before. The past negative form of an adjective can be made simply by adding deshita, like this. Now, let's get back to the sentence Miss Okada used. It has desho at the end, so it seems to contain some sort of speculation. But before we get to that, let me ask you if you noticed that in this sentence, the final intonation of desho was a little different from that which you've heard before. Watch again.
ここは加藤さん、水冷たかったでしょ？加藤さん、水冷たかったでしょ？
Did your ears pick up the fact that it ended with a rising intonation? Now, let's take up the question of what she was speculating about. Watch, listen, and compare.
プールの水冷たいでしょうか？
ええ、冷たいでしょう。あそこに海保さんがいますよ。
え、どこですか？
ほら、あそこ。
海保さん、水冷たいでしょ？水冷たいでしょ？水冷たいでしょ？
いえ、そんなに冷たくありませんよ。
そうですか？もう本当冷たくありませんね。
プールの水冷たかったでしょ？
いいえ、そんなに冷たくありませんでしたよ。
杉原さんも泳ぐんですか？
ミネさんも泳ぎませんか？
いいえ、私はここで見ています。
You You just heard a lot of talk about whether the water was cold or not. First, listen once more to what Sugihara-san and Mine-san said when they saw the chilly-looking water.
プールの水冷たいでしょうか。
ええ、冷たいでしょう。
This is what we learned last time. Speculation about something that one doesn't know about yet. Listen once more, paying special attention to the final intonation.
プールの水冷たいでしょうか。
ええ、冷たいでしょ
プールの水冷たいでしょうか。
う。ええ、冷たいでしょう。
But in the next scene, de show was used a little differently. Listen and pay attention to the intonation.
海宝さん、水冷たいでしょ。
何ですか？
水冷たいでしょ。
聞こえませんよ。
水冷たいでしょ。
いえ、そんなに冷たくありませんよ。
水冷たいでしょ。
いえ、そんなに冷たくありませんよ。
In sentence C, Sugihara-san is really asking Kaiho-san a question. Isn't the water in the pool cold? And to this Kaiho-san answered, No, it's not that cold. Listen to sentence C again.
水冷たいでしょ。冷たいでしょ。冷たいでしょ。
The intonation went up at the end, didn't it? This shows that Sugihara-san suspects the water is cold and is asking Kaiho-san for confirmation. We'll run through the whole thing once more, so listen to the difference.
海宝さん、水冷たいでしょ。
何ですか？
水冷たいでしょ。
聞こえませんよ。
水冷たいでしょ。
いえ、そんなに冷たくありませんよ。
Let's see which type of intonation was used in the next part.
プールの水冷たかったでしょ。
いいえ、そんなに冷たくありませんでしたよ。
プールの水冷たかったでしょ。
いいえ、そんなに冷たくありませんでしたよ。
Which type of intonation was used in sentence E?
プールの水冷たかったでしょ。プールの水冷たかったでしょ。
This was also spoken with a rising intonation because Mine-san was asking Sugihara-san to confirm his idea that the water was cold. Let's watch these scenes telling about the coldness of the water once more.
プールの水冷たいでしょうか。
ええ、冷たいでしょう。あそこに海保さんがいますよ。
え、どこですか。
ほら、あそこ。
海保さん、水冷たいでしょ。水冷たいでしょ。水冷たいでしょ。
いえ、そんなに冷たくありませんよ。
そうですか。もう本当冷たくありませんね。